Grand Rising, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Lissa's Lighthouse, where we light the way. My name is Light, and I'd like to thank my A-team and the Divine for allowing me to be a crystal clear channel. They said to reiterate and repeat for anybody wondering who the A-team is. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, spirit babies, spirit animals, guides. We're all part of the divine, collective pieces of the whole. That is the A-team. Like I always say, I thank them for allowing me to be a crystal clear channel. If you find this message, it was meant for you. I'm going to ring the bell. All right, everybody. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Today is Sunday, June 15th, 2025. The time is 10:16 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so obviously the date is the 16th, the time is the 16th. The two towers are significant. 16 represents a tower card in the tarot deck. So two towers could be significant. Lord of the Rings, perhaps. Lord of the Rings may be significant. All right, these are Father's Day messages for 2025. Father's Day messages. Well, off the top, they show me tops as a brand. Maybe somebody's messing with your top. But you know what? Off the top, the energy is there is a dad that does not know how to say no to his little girl. And when I say little girl, I mean baby girl, not necessarily she might be an adult is what I'm saying. An adult child could be significant, but take it as it resonates. That's not for everybody. They're telling me to show you my flag is scratched up by the cat, so I don't know what that has to do with anything, but that's what they told me to tell you. Now they're showing me maybe somebody's on vacation or took a vacation and this is for somebody. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. They said somebody is taking a staycation. Other people are going out of town. They tried to have fun, but maybe their cat is tearing shit up on the Ring camera. That's for somebody. They said somebody's in trouble when I get back home. That's for somebody. And then coming through with the energy that is, they said Sally Mae, economic hardship. They said, what is it? Economic hardship and deferment, financial aid, economic hardship, and deferment, student loan deferment forms might be significant. Like I always tell you, do what you need to do for you. Stop worrying about everybody else and what they're doing. Most people are not 100% honest. Most people are not honest. So let's just put it that way. They're showing me post cereal, fruity pebbles. The flugel rods are significant. May I embrace what's happening right now as baffling or painful as it might be. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. Now they're showing me, this is coming up right underneath, sacred feminine. Nourish the sacred feminine, which is the divine feminine. That's number 18. So for some people, there's the number 35, 28, 18, 38 is out here. 57. And I feel like 19, that's 1957. For some people, those ages are the age of somebody, the dad, they said a diva is a female version of a hustler, of a hustler. Now, what I told you, the term diva The term diva is a demon's name. Thug and diva. I think it's thugga. Thug and diva are demon names. And I just went back to my Facebook page, erasing tag photos and cutting cords, cutting more cords, keep cutting cords. Go through what you know, subscriptions that you don't, maybe magazines are significant, subscriptions you don't subscribe to anymore, things you don't subscribe to anymore, physical, mental, spiritual, get rid of them. But yeah, this is coming through heavy, and now they show me construction is, maybe somebody works in construction and is having a hard time. For some people I know, if you work outside and the work site, it's like raining, it's inclement weather, then it's a problem. You are your own worst enemy and your own best friend. They said, get to thinking, get your notebook out and get to writing. Put your critical thinking cap on. They've been showing me that. I've been telling you that. Minnesota has been coming through in my readings for a long time. Now they're showing me upside down service. You know, sending love and light to the families that were affected because that's fucked up. That's it. And they said that's all I got to say about that. Forest Gump is significant. Forest Park might be significant. Forest, they said shrimp, Bubba shrimp. You know what I was just looking at? Turbo might be significant. Michael Boogaloo shrimp. Turbo and ozone. Look. They said some people are destroying the planet. And we're here to fix it. Nourish the sacred feminine. Like I said, the mother energies are coming onto the planet to nourish. And some people have a hard time with accepting that. Like I said, you have to accept the fact. Service to self will no longer be tolerated. You stop using the universe and try to get what you want. Excuse me, you stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. Those type of flowers are significant. Bouquet, they said Mrs. Bouquet, keeping up appearances. Keeping up appearances. They say, shh, don't tell anybody. 35 might represent, 35 is a pathway in the Kipper deck. I know that's right. Muddled, unclear thinking. They're showing me. Okay, pay attention to your finances. Yeah, this is definitely confirming what I said. Somebody needs to learn to say no to your child, even if you love them. Because it's giving you a hard time. They show me hardship and there's tears. People pleasing comes from an unhealed inner child. They said chapter 11, chapter 7, chapter 13, that might be books, but I'm getting finances. Pay attention. Bankruptcy might be significant. This is for somebody. Great worry over nothing. For some people, you just need to, look at what you need to look at and get some things in order. For other people, they're showing me whale and shark. Okay, hold on one second. I gotta close the window. I was trying to get some air, but when I started making all that noise, it reflects in the video. Oh, now they're showing me St. Francis and clarity. 22 represents the Alpha and the Omega. What does this say? Animal communication activism service. They said the one who serves. Clarity. This number 22 is significant. 22, 23, 12, 39, 18, 28, 35, 38. They said rich kids going skint. Father's Day messages. You are your own worst enemy and your own best friend. Like I said, get to work with making a plan. Those people who do not have a plan, they said plan B might be significant. They're showing me clear blue easy. The babies are here to assist us. I cannot tell you what to do. I can't say should know. Some people think that other people should know, and some things you should know, but some things you cannot know, and some things you don't know. So the things that you do, find out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Find out. These cards were stuck together like this. Doubt. I can't read everything, so pause the screen. And it was stuck together like this. These flowers are significant. They're showing me service again. The butterflies on the bottom of the service card. So maybe somebody, and then there's service right here too. The word service. Somebody, you see the animal communication, they said K9. Some people are in service with their animals. Some people communicate with animals like myself. Animal mediums are significant. Some people have service animals. Some people can communicate with their own animals, and some people communicate. They said computation. They said communion. Community is a 39 card in the Kipper deck. 38 is out here too. Okay, messages. So yeah, those of us in doubt, clarity is on the way. They're showing me nourish the sacred feminine. That's going to be, they're showing me in the tea leaf deck, somebody has a new, you're going to be wearing, you're going to be playing a different role, or you're going to be wearing a new hat. Movies, media, music might be significant. As in, they said casting call. They said a cat call, excuse me, a casting call, cat walk, cat call. They said, I don't know what that means, but I know what a catwalk is. They said a catacomb might be significant. They said catacomb, and then they said combing a cat. So maybe animal groomers might be also significant. They're showing me it brings you joy. They said Anita Baker, you bring me joy. A baker as a name. Number 13 might be significant. They said for some people, some children are not going to want to hear no. Other people, they're young enough. Maybe the 13-year-old, they're showing me 12, 13, and 9. Maybe they're young enough for you to explain. It's not that daddy doesn't love you. It's just becoming harder for me to, you have to be able to learn to hear no. I just realized that was at the 13, 19 mark. So 18, 12, 13, 9 is out here. And 18 is significant. Now they're showing me for some people work is marketing, social media marketing, digital marketing, content creator, content marketer might be significant. They said M for moderators. They said the gladiators in history, and then they're showing, remember they're showing me that 80s or 90s show the gladiators might be significant. Maybe somebody wants to, try out. They said they said gorgeous ladies of wrestling. Maybe somebody wants to try out to be a gladiator, or like an obstacle course, or, baseball, or, athletics. They said gymnastics might be significant. That's right. We're healing our inner child, healed in the mother womb. They said heal. Running up that hill, running up that mountain. If you don't heal, if you're not in service to yourself or the divine, you're going to be, it's hardship. It's going to be work. They're showing me HW homework. Father's Day messages. Yes, getting clarity is significant. The good kind, 35. Feed your inner artist is upside down. Yes, for some people, you need, like I said, get the thinking caps out. Me doing what I'm doing is significant. Get your notebooks out, get your pen that says start your engines. Yeah, start your mental engines to figure out what it is that you want to do with your life. You can take your power back. Like I tell you in the description box of my channel, my readings are centered around the law of attraction and creating your own reality, because that is the power that you have. Take your power back. They're showing me angels in the outfield. We came here to rise. Falcons are significant as an animal, a spirit animal. Look up the spirit messages. And see, look, they said, cover me, wrap your precious love all over me. That 80s Jamaican reggae song. Rise. We came here to rise up. So maybe somebody, oh shit, they're showing me hardship and work. Maybe somebody works for the Falcons or plays for the Falcons, but they're having some type of hardship. They said athletes that became famous but started the switched. They show me hardship and work and clarity and doubt. They had clarity, they had doubt. And when they sat down and put pen to paper and put your thinking cap on, start brainstorming, possibly networking, to nourish the sacred feminine inside of them, and they switch industries. They said, oh, industry, whatever will become of me. I always love that song from the Beaches movie. Look, now they're showing me it's time to go out and have fun. Beaches and hammock. A beach house is significant. They're showing me kindness, compassion, divine mercy, Kuan Yin. This is an ascended master. We are ascended masters. We are sacred creators. Some people say co-creating with the universe. I personally do not like that term because I'm not co-creating anything. I am a creator because I am God in the physical flesh. They're showing me the good kind. Silly, spirit's so silly sometimes. They say, okay, look at you pulling your own chain. Oh, look, they're saying maybe somebody's a dog walker. Like I said, dog walker, dog groomer, dog animal medium. You know what they're saying? Maybe works in a hospital, an animal hospital. That might be significant. They're trustworthy. Oh, shit. They're showing me we came to rise up. Oh, shit. 12 mysteries, secrets. What is this? A patriot might be significant. Patriotic. We are patriots. They said expats are also significant. Secrets, protected knowledge, mysteries. The tribe of 12. 1223 is significant. They said a quadrant is significant. I keep saying quint. Quinton, quintet, a quartet. My daughter and I were laughing yesterday watching Sister Act. She said she'd never heard the term before. I said, quartet? She said, yeah. She never knew what a group of four meant. I said, well, they used it a lot back in the early days. And they use it for groups and music, bands and stuff like that before, the terms we have today, current colloquial terms that we have today. They're showing me 57, rise. That's what we came to do, rise up. And like I said, the tribe of 12 is significant. They said the Twi and the Twa tribe is significant. Twilight might be significant. But kindness, divine mercy, compassion. 1223, 1230, 1222, 129 is significant. Yeah, this says protected knowledge, secrets, mysteries. This is magician and high priestess. Number 1 is the magician. Number 2 is the high priestess. Number 3 is the empress. 12. Oh. What is the 12 card in the tarot deck? How did that escape my mind? That's funny. But wings are significant. They said wing stop might be significant. They're showing me work. service upside down. Like I said, people are switching industries that are more aligned with nourishing their sacred energies. Nurturing. They said merch might be significant. They show me work. Charity. Excuse me. This is clarity, but maybe you do charity work. Messages from, they said, from the divine. I know that's right. That was a secret. Protected knowledge. It's saying protected, but the way I'm looking at it, it looks like patriot to me. So they said Jeep Patriot might be significant. Backseat of my Jeep came out yesterday. That's one of my readings from the Twin Flame. Twin Flame sex is hot. Oh, shoot. They said maybe somebody is an artist and protege. Feed your artist. Excuse me. Somebody's marketing their artist. Somebody's marketing themselves as an artist. I know that's right. Some people are in construction. And then they're showing me constructing. They said producing. They show me feed your inner artist. 18 and 28 is significant. 1828 as a year, perhaps. Construction. Maybe somebody's family business of construction started in 1828. I know that's right. Okay. Look, what else we got here? All right. It said read some notes. They're showing me service. Yeah, the one who serves. Look, eagles are significant. They always are. Tattoos on the hand are significant. They're showing me. Show this one. 922 is significant as a time and as a date. Those outfits are significant and the tattoos are significant. The sword. We came to bring the sword of truth. Okay, consumer reports might be significant. Now they're showing me work. Penny. Oh shit. Penny is a name, but they said penny loafers, but they're saying pennies to zillions. That used to be a magazine. From Consumer Reports, they said highlights, goofus and gallant. So twins might be significant. Market, and you know what they're telling me now, coming back to maybe it's the twins. Maybe the twins are spoiled and you can't tell them no. They're saying time to go out and have fun. Stop shopping, stop going online, go outside and live your life. Get off your phone and get into your life. Disconnect from the phone, disconnect from social media. Remember, media marketing came out. Disconnect from social media, disconnect from social media marketing, disconnect from shopping. They said confessions of a shopaholic. And then they're showing me in a New York Minute. For some people, it's a marriage. And they're showing me to a fair woman. Maybe she don't think that it's fair. I said turn it upside down so you can read the words. Oh shit. Yeah, somebody's flipping the hell out. Flipping out because you're telling them no. You will receive a gift. Yeah, this is the gift of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Okay, penny to zillions magazines are significant. When I say penny to zillions, we're going from rags to riches. They said from ratchet to riches, but then they're showing me constrict. Constrictions might be significant, restrictions and limitations. Marketing, they're showing me, maybe there's a problem with marketing because this was Consumer Reports, marketing and circulation. Said blondie as a group or blonde, being blonde. Oh shit. Market research might be significant. Market street in Poughkeepsie specifically, or, you know, going to the market. They said this little piggy went to market. So a butcher might be significant. They said Morpheus, Indiana Jones, movies, Indiana races. They said a drag race, and then they said knock down, drag out. Knock down, drag out. Modeled unclear thinking. They said for some people want to pretend to not know why you stop fucking with them. This is coming out right underneath. I know why I stopped fucking with you. Okay, this little piggy went to market. Citrus might be significant because I seen a slice. I think it was a Kroger bag. I looked at taking out the Kroger, taking out a bag, and you know those plastic bags, reusable bags. I'm using it for garbage, so I've seen a scene might be significant in a movie. But I saw maybe a scene in the Saw movie. And then they said seesaw, playground might be significant. They said Arizona might be significant as a brand and they said Arizona specifically. But they're saying the state might be significant. Citrus fruits are significant, but sliced up specifically. And they're telling me to clear your womb space with the citrus energy. I mean, clear your womb of old energy. They said some people want to know how these are male. This is a Father's Day, and why these messages are feminine. Like I told you, feminine and masculine are energies. Divine masculine might not necessarily be a man. Divine feminine might not necessarily be a woman. So, you know, they're energies, and we have both. Morpheus is significant. Indiana Jones, but Indy races, Daytona 500. They said Deltona, the Florida Panhandle might be significant. You will receive a gift. Oh shit, they're showing me it's time to go out and have fun, taking a vacation. This is what they're showing me. Maybe with 3 people are significant. 3 people on the vacation, or 3 rooms in the hotel or at the Airbnb. Morpheus Indy. That's the 3rd time I'm saying it. So maybe somebody repeating something 3 times. They said obsessive compulsive or whatever that disorder might be significant. Daytona 500, but they're telling me Ghostface Killer, Daytona 500, that song. The Florida Panhandle. What is it saying? Footprints. They said breeze. Yeah, it's time to go on the breeze, on the beach. Like I said, beaches. A beach house is significant. They're showing me souls on fire. Souls on fire, hot under the collar, because you're doing what you got to do for you. You are your own worst enemy and your own best friend. They said little red Corvette, Prince and that purple guitar. I know that's right. Look, right underneath, feed your artist. Feed your artist. Prince and the purple guitar. They said Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and they're showing me the good kind. The good, they said get on the good foot. I know that's right. Brown as a name. Prince, they said, what is this? Japanese cherry blossom. Great value brand is Walmart brand. And rainbow shops are significant, or possibly a rainbow. Okay. They're showing me, for some people, marriage, beware of self-delusion. They said MD might be significant. See, MD, they said married to medicine, married to the mob. MD might be, you know, like I said, a doctor or Maryland or whatever MD stands for you. Oh shit, and now they're showing me, beware of self-delusion. For some people, it's constructing false stories. For some people, it's actual construction. They said brick and mortar. BM. Maybe some BM, baby mama. Baby's mamas. They want well for you, even though they're not with you anymore. They want well for you and the child. Now they're showing me doubt. For some people, that's doubtful. And some people, they only think it's doubtful, but they're about to get clarity that that is not correct. The good kind of clarity. For some people doubt that they're showing me doubt and work. They doubt that they're at work. They doubt that they're at work doing what they say. Maybe they work in the studio. But they're about to get clarity. They've been out here taking care of business. They said the Home Depot is significant. Yeah, construction is out here. Electrician, carpenter, surveyor, civil engineer, architect, estimator, heavy equipment operator, in store, maybe somebody, something happening in store, flooring installer, pipe fitter, iron worker, metal fabricator, inspector, mason. It said mason jar might be significant. Beware of self-delusion if you're doing jar spells, come to me spells. Pay attention to your finances. Now they're showing me secrets. Secrets, mysteries, and protected knowledge is about to be released. It said somebody is about to be released from prison, jail, released from a mental prison. You will receive a gift. Like I said, clarity. That's a gift. What number is that? They're showing me 57. May 7th is significant. Being 57, May 7, and they said the 57th floor, 57 might represent Heinz ketchup. Yeah, it's time for you to catch up. You had doubt, but you're getting clarity, and that's okay. September is significant. Maybe they're showing me rise. Maybe they're showing me a rise in marketing. A rise in marketing of what? Activism. Oh shit. This literally felt like this over here. Where's the activism part? Felt like this. A rise in marketing in activism. If you're advocating for the wrong thing, then you're going to have a problem. You're not going to have clarity. You're going to have doubt. And like I said, maybe somebody works outside in the forest. They're showing me the beekeepers. The Beekeeper as a movie, The Secret Life of Bees. And maybe, you know, this is new for you, but it's a family business, or you're trying to start a family business because you bought property that maybe has harvest bees. For some people, that you heard that the fan come out outside, a generator might be significant. They said you don't know, but you're about to get clarity and find the hell out. That's the whole point of this. That's the whole point of the journey. September is significant. Look at the forest. Maybe this happens in September, or something you invested in last September. They said earth, wind, and fire. Do you remember? They said remember the time. The good kind. All right, you guys, be well. See you next video. Enjoy your Father's Day responsibly. Stop the bullshit with telling mothers Happy Father's Day. Like I told you a couple times throughout my videos, my then friends and people that I used to fuck with, we used to laugh about that. But being real serious, stop the shit. Cut the shit. Tell mothers Happy Mother's Day, and fathers give fathers their just due. All right, you guys be well. See you next video.